What's up, everybody? It's the Roundtable Sports Podcast. Today, we're taking a look back at the top 20 plays for Miles Sanders in the 2020 season for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was a tough year for Philadelphia overall. Losing so many offensive linemen, especially offensive tackles, can have a real negative effect, not only on the offense overall, but especially on the running game. You throw in some dysfunction from Carson Wentz in the offense overall on that end as well, and it just doesn't lead to a whole lot of success for Miles and a lot of disappointed Philadelphia Eagles fans and fantasy owners alike. But when you check in with Miles and you watch him on film, when he does get the blocking, he is hitting the hole. The speed is intact. That's the main thing for him, is does he still have the home run speed? And this play is a good way to show you that it absolutely still exists. He's incredibly shifty with that speed, creating angles that the defense can't match, and then he's shimmying, shaking, and making defenses really not be able to square him up very well, which leads to broken tackles. And Miles is a favorite of mine. You could see in his rookie season that he definitely had more than his contemporaries, and now you can see that that's still the case. And with a lot more health on the offensive line, getting Dillard back, getting Lane Johnson back for a full season. Hopefully Brandon Brooks is recovered by now. You still have Kelsey. You've put resources into your line. Now you've got Devontae Smith on the outside as well. Jalen Hurts opens up running lanes for Miles because the defense has to honor his running ability as well. So I feel like things are looking up for Miles. And once Jalen kind of took over and took some of the pressure off, it definitely looked a lot better for Miles Sanders out there. And as you can see, he's a complete back. It's not just a situation where you can run him. He can run through the tackles if you need him to, absolutely, but he's better on the edges, and throwing him the ball is certainly a good way to get him involved in the offense. And that's what I want to see from them this season, is a commitment to getting Miles the ball, whether it's with runs like this or with passes out of the backfield. You want your fantasy running backs to be involved in both phases of the game. Now, we don't know exactly what the offense is going to look like under the new coach, but I got to think that when he's going to watch this film too, he's going to see Miles as his most explosive weapon returning on offense. And he may not hopefully be, with the people they're bringing in, but the Philadelphia Eagles are going to need him. They're going to need eyes to be on Miles so that the passing game is more open and so that Jalen Hurts can kind of develop as a passer overall. That's kind of his next step. So it'll be a big emphasis to keep the pressure off of him, and Miles is a great way to accomplish that with everything that he can do. So I find myself really interested on how this regime is going to use its talent. It's been kind of rudderless for a little while on offense, so I'm excited to see what happens.